Hello, welcome. I just got done doing some modding stuff, and I figured, hey, let's give it a try, see if it worked. Stood up my campaign, and I know it worked because I totally just ran it. But we're going to come over here, we're going to hit load, and you're going to see for yourselves after a battle. For my initial test, I just went right to another system and looked at its mission list. But I want to actually go fight. I want to play like I'm playing for real, so I want to go get money. And after that, we will take a look at the rest of it. Here we go, contracts. Now you had a couple of missions for this place. So these are the old missions. These didn't change. This is still the same stuff it was before.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
And these contracts are really meager. I mean, yeah, granted, I've got just a lance of mechs that we take into combat, which is silly. We've got like a demi company worth of mechs here. We might as well take them and use them, but the game doesn't roll that way, and that's alright, that's alright.
Ready to go over financials whenever you are.
Great. We're out of money. I know we're out of money. You don't need to tell me we're out of money.
We're nearly broke, Commander.
So I installed a couple of mods. One was like a UI fix. That was really cool. One is a mission rebalancing thing. It doesn't change the difficulty of the individual missions, but it changes the difficulty of the missions that are offered. So that when you're out in the middle of nowhere, you're facing out in the middle of nowhere forces. And after we do this first mission here, that's what we're going to go in, and we're going to test, and we're going to look at, and we're going to see. Anything good in store? "15 stability, wow. This stability damage, that's something else I might have to modify, because missiles do way too much stability damage. They're absolutely brutal. When I was playing off camera with assault mechs, it was kind of obscene. What do we got? Lowlands. Type is battle. Oh, the difficulty apparently got rebalanced while we were in transit. Okay, well, I'll take it. Well, let's get Brother some XP. I don't know if I believe that. That might be a weird artifact. Yeah, there we go. Alright, see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you should be able to do these little scummy scut contracts to subsist. Like, it should be possible after a big disastrous mission to go bum around. Because in, like, real BattleTech, mercenary units spend a lot of time doing garrison and cadre duty and not actually being thrown in, like, to the meat grinder.
Location confirmed.
And I understand, you know, it would be boring to just casually sit there for like a year earning money. But that's literally what mercenaries do a lot in this setting.
Oh, it's on now.
So let's see, I guess we completed 2 plot missions. And so because of that, we had an additional skull tacked on to literally every mission. That seems crazy to me. That seems absolutely crazy.
Need something cheap?
Like, there has to be an ability for me to take a guy like Brother here and train him up.
Roger.
Wow, you missed literally all the missiles.
Waiting for orders. Lifting off.
You just turned the wrong way. Oh my god. Well, that's why this mission doesn't matter.
I hear ya.
I did stop. And I went to go mod things. And I just got done modding. So we're getting ready to test my mods as soon as this... Actually, this mission is proof. We took this mission out. And while we were in flight, the difficulty of it rescaled. Down to a half a skull from 1.5 skulls. And the mod I installed, because I didn't have to figure it out myself, somebody had already done this for me, removes the force scaling from doing the plot missions, so that when you're in the ass end of nowhere, like we are now, you don't have that +1, +2 skull stuff being forced upon you.
Special delivery.
So this is probably just a quick stream. I just wanted to see if the mod was going to work the way I thought it was going to, because I saw off camera when I went to a place and I looked at the missions offered there, they were scaled more sanely so that you could actually recover from defeats and not just go bankrupt. Yeah, I was totally watching somebody else stream while I was working, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to go test this out real quick.
Heads up, Commander. You've got hostile contacts inbound.
I didn't do anything to change the balance of like the combat itself, so there's nothing like cheaty going on. It's literally just, I would like the option to take missions that are not going to wreck me every time.
Commander. Nothing to see here.
It's probably a Panther with that PPC. Alright. I think we're going to punch this guy and kill him.
Damage is light. Commander?
Or we probably don't need to. We can just literally run up here and blast him point blank. Come on, just kill him. I mean, against a lance of medium mechs like this, you got like 2 tanks, 2 light mechs, and then like 2 reinforcement units over there that are probably light mechs. That's actually pretty balanced in BattleTech. The game designers were just kind of smoking something when they set the mission options scaling.
Firing on target.
For whatever reason, I get the worst dice rolls in town when I play this game.
You betcha. Roger that. Firing on target.
I'm shaking my head.
Ready for orders.
I guess I should have named this stream something like testing my mods stream or something, because that's what we're doing here. Can we see that tank yet? No, of course not. It's only directly in my line of sight. Of course we can't see the tank. Just shaking my head. There was some mods that changed like the sensor radii and stuff like that. I might look at some of those, but I felt like that might change the core gameplay experience too much. And I don't want to do that because this is my first time playing, you know? That tank is going to regret that. There's a lot of LRMs. Okay, we're...
I'm taking a pounding, Commander.
Yeah, thanks for the pounding talk, Glitch. Oh, a Locust with SRMs. Wait, did that spider actually die and not just fall down?
Light damage, holding firm.
It sure did. Ha!
How's it going?
That's a hoot. Yeah, you know what?
Wait
You're in a big
for it.
mech. You just come in and punch this guy.
On the move. Aye, aye.
Oh no, a galleon. I'm scared. I'm not actually scared. Not in the least.
Damage. Missed.
Really.
Waiting for orders. Roger.
Dude, just die. That's fine. We'll punch it next turn.
Orders.
Good to go.
Glitch. How about you come up and dissipate some heat and stomp this thing? And present a slightly different torso facing to the ones that are shooting you from behind.
That's a vehicle kill.
Receiving you.
Receiving you. I'll just tag this Locust with my small laser, because I can.
Multiple enemies. Locked on.
Light vehicles are such a joke. Huh, we actually got breaching shot. That's kind of funny.
Whoa! Easy on the armor, buddy.
She's about to fall down. Razzin' frazzin'.
Armor breach! Internal damage!
Okay. Thanks. Where you going, dude?
Commander?
Okay, first we're gonna have you pop vigilance, rear stability damage. Now we're gonna jump you, like over here. And even though firing point blank with most of your weapons is a bad idea, we're gonna do it anyway.
Hey there.
Mostly because it gets you out of harm's way. I really want to kill that Locust. Let's kill that Locust.
Moving out. Here comes the show.
Thanks for the info, stay hydrated bot.
Hostile eliminated.
Question mark.
Good to go.
Get up here, get line of sight on one of these dudes, and let's start returning fire. What do we got over here? Panther? Yep.
Roger.
I'm bigger and scarier than you, buddy.
Good to go. Got it.
I also got friends. I don't know if you noticed. How cinematic. Ooh.
Reporting light damage.
I also don't run nearly as hot as you, Panther.
Waiting for orders. On my way. Firing on target.
Yay, unsteady. And I should have figured it was the Merrick Locust. Okay. The glassiest of all glass cannons. There's also this alchemy mod. Man, is it oh, for Starbound?
What's up, boss? Coordinates received. Taking the shot. Yep.
You should feel free to link that alchemy mod in the chat if you want to. I'll go look at it. I probably won't play with it because I don't want to do anything to the save games for the game that's in progress with other people. But definitely be cool to go read about it.
Receiving it.
Once again, we're just sandpapering down the entire front of a mech instead of killing the dang thing. That's really frustrating. It's in the mod pack. Oh, okay, it's already in there. Cool deal.
Good to go.
Well, Glitch, babe, they were picking on you. So I'm going to give you the first opportunity to kill.
Roger that.
Didn't kill it, but that was fun. It was worth it. His mod pack might as well be called Junior FU.
Good to go.
Well, okay then.
Copy that. Now let's see how you handle this.
Well, he lost his PPC. Oh, and then he lost his body. 100 something. Good lord, that is a lot of mods. That sounds like when Old World Gamer 6F Cyrus and I were playing Civilization 5, and I figured out how to mod multiplayer. We had 100 something mods in our multiplayer mod pack that we were using.
Aye, aye.
It was absolutely crazy, just completely nuts.
Confirmed. Oh!
I can only imagine the chaos made if the two were to be combined.
What's up, boss?
Oh, so we're just gonna stomp this guy.
Moving to position.
Wow.
Hostile removed.
Mission.
That should send the appropriate message. Okay, so we didn't get a lot of money, which is to be expected. This was only, in the end, like a 1 skull mission instead of the 2 skull mission it was when I signed up for it. Vindicator took a little structural damage, but not too bad. And then we got our choice of some junk salvage here that I don't care about that much. I guess we'll take these and get some complete mechs out of them. Has a story that ties in with the end of Starbound, and the mod has 5 sword chapters. I see. Don't spoil anything about Starbound for me, because I'm still pretty early in it. I'm working on, like, the 3rd race. I did the one where the story arc mission where we beat up the giant spider, and I haven't really progressed on the next one where I'm supposed to do stuff looking for Hylatl ruins.
That mech you wanted is back online.
Alright. Now, let's check out the contracts. This is where the meat of what I wanted here is. Well, these are still ridiculous. When I was looking at this earlier, I had like 1 skull mission. This was off camera. And now that it's on camera, of course it's not working the way I wanted to. Is the difficulty rebalance just not working? No, see, it's 1 skull. Half skull? Alright, well, let's save, and let's just scope out one of these contracts. And maybe it's just we got some bad rolls with the contracts. And I can handle a 1.5 skull mission fairly easily, too, anyway. VIP, we just received a garbled transmission from a local agent that basically will be attacked by local pirates. They're striking at the VIP, and they know our forces are not in position to come to his aid. We need a team of competent mercenaries to protect the facility and our personnel. Give me some cash money. All good, no problem. When you beat the game, just think of alchemy and wizardry. Will do. What do we got? Lowlands. Let's put the Centurion in. We'll put Glitch here. And, yeah, we'll let Medusa drive Yin Lo Wang. No, let's let Glitch drive Yin Lo Wang. Put Brother in the Vindicator. I think this will be a pretty good squad. Alright, let's play this. I'm just trying to see if these mods have actually worked. I thought they had, but now that mission listing sure don't look like it. It sure don't look like it. But I need this money. I need his money bad. You go slow, you die. Go to Hansen's Rough Riders.
Command interface initiated.
Keep the VIP safe. Multiple incoming pirate units. Alright. Who claim they can bring them back online. Escort them to the generators. We can boost our firepower and repel the pirates. Who puts their power plants to where they're nowhere near? Whatever. Are we really doing this? Where they're shooting the thing I'm supposed to escort on the first turn? It's just a wheeled APC. It's not gonna survive. Well, so much for that objective.
Yep.
Oh, there's another APC there. Okay, well maybe something good will happen. Let's just get moving. Either way, I'm just getting the one shot. Oh, let's chip away at the fire starter then. Lame,
Negative damage.
but expected.
Negative damage.
Waiting for orders.
Yeah, let's get Yinlo Wang out of the buildings. Way to break the base we're defending, bro. Way to break the base we're defending.
Time to die.
Commander? On my way. Affirmative.
Nice.
Waiting for orders.
And we can't jump any closer, so we basically can't be useful this turn, is what you're telling me. Okay, well, we'll just move up and guard. I roll. I roll pretty hard. Where are these guys going? They should just went right up this hill here.
Yeah.
Hold out for 10 turns. We're going to kill them by the point of 10 turns. Remind me never to take a base defense mission again. I don't like this mission. Like, we're supposed to escort these guys and they're dying on the first turn. Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Good to go.
Good to go.
Where do I want to move up?
Good to go.
You can't shoot anything if I move you up.
Standing by.
If I move you up, you can shoot something. So let's move you up. And we'll see who we can shoot. Okay, I got a spider. That'd be easier to hit. But this is the better choice. It's the more dangerous unit.
Target.
Sprung. I like that
Critical hit.
sound effect.
Hey there. I copy.
You copy? I copy. I copy that you copy, brother. What does that even mean? What did I just say? Well, we missed with the PPC, but at least we tagged him with the laser.
I hear ya.
Let's bring Yinlo Wang up. Drop an LRM-10 on somebody and ruin their day. Looks like your day is getting ruined, buddy.
Standing by.
Alright, Behemoth, I need you to move up
Order received.
and use your AC-5 and your LRM launcher. And cross my fingers. Kill the fire starter?
Confirmed.
No. Didn't kill it. Alas. But the APC is now driving in the reverse of the path that it took a minute ago. That's good. Drive backward. Drive up a path you've already been. Oh, do they literally have to go, like, to all the different buildings? The fact that these pirates are trying to kill an APC instead of the giant mechs in front of them is ludicrous. In fact, they should run away when they see this big honkin' medium lance up here. And you shoot the APC, of course. okay, game.
Receiving you.
You know, it's a whatever you say kind of day.
On my way.
And I don't know that getting this close is going to ruin my chance to hit with the LRM launcher. But we're not going to have a good chance to hit anyway because of the movement bonuses.
Reporting critical hit.
Yes, Commander.
Let's bring you right up here. This looks like a good spot to stand. It looks like a good, prominent, powerful place, Behemoth. It did. Then I modded the game, did you?
Waiting on you, Commander.
You know, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade.
What can I do for you? Don't need to tell me twice.
I think this mission only rated 1.5 skulls because... Not because the pirates were, like, big and scary, but because
Got it.
those stupid engineers got themselves killed on the first turn.
Bang! You're dead!
Did Blind Man's World go to bed or something, did you? Like, I honestly didn't expect anybody to come hang out with me. Neither you nor Wolf375. Wow, that turret is nasty.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
Ooh, enemy reinforcements. Okay, so this light mech's gonna move.
I'm showing minor damage.
Really? Of course he's got a bunch of LRM launchers. Ha! Oh, that Blind Man's World. Oh, am I really actually just fighting 2 locusts back there?
Standing by.
Medusa? No.
Good to go.
Glitch? Am I gonna get lucky and you're just gonna kill this thing?
Take this.
Yep! Perfect.
Should've
That's
brought
why
what
we
you
bring
had
Yin
to
Lo
share.
Wang. Yes, be up early and won't be able to stream till at least Tuesday. Ah, okay.
Waiting for
Well,
orders.
I wasn't trying to sound ungrateful. I'm glad you, sir, are back.
On my way.
We're just giant robots stomping. So I installed a bunch of mods.
Attacking from position.
The main one rescaled mission difficulties so that it's dependent on the planet and not how far in the plot you've went. So when you're in the middle of nowhere, you get easy missions because you're in the middle of nowhere. Nobody cares. Like, that's literally what we're doing now, is a nobody actually cares mission.
Let's get airborne.
There's another one I installed that is a bug fix, which is pretty cool. It fixes some scroll wheel behavior in the game. Did I install another one? I think I installed one more, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, it's if your torso gets destroyed, like your left torso gets destroyed, so your left arm gets sheared off, the equipment in the left arm just is not automatically destroyed.
Ready for orders.
It's got a chance to survive. Which, if you were
Acknowledged.
playing like in the board game rules, that's how that would work. I mean, you could freaking pick up severed arms in that game and use them as clubs, even. That's how durable this stuff is. Oh, are those pirates? Hold on. Well, never mind. I see why this is like a 1.5-star mission. Enemies are attacking from literally every direction out here. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. Okay, it didn't really hurt. It should have hurt. He's gonna shoot the buildings. Good, he shot something that doesn't matter for objectives. He really just tagged 3 different things with his weapons. Oh boy. Dudes, enjoy your moment in the sun, because it's not going to last. I'm about to crest this hill, and as soon as I do, you're getting wrecked. They are getting so wrecked.
Receiving you.
I want to get direct line of sight on these things so I can shoot them with my lasers. Jeez, game. He's got 4 ticks, 4 ticks. You've only got 1, but I can only hit you with the missiles. Multi-target. I'll shoot you. And you. And I'm already regretting this jump, man. The heat.
Everybody's gonna get some.
Nice! Sheared off one of his missile launchers. Looks like we got a bunch of little hostile tanks coming in, which I don't really like. Yeah, you just jump on up here, buddy. Boy, we're really pushing the heat. Let's do it, though.
On it.
Nice! Honestly, I don't know what the heck you would do if you were trying to defend this against, like, anything heavier than this at this point in time. This mission is just brutal.
I hear
There's
ya.
so many enemy units. Yin Lo Wang, I need to sprint you. Why don't I just bring you up like this? Well, I could fire missiles, though, couldn't I? If I walk you. I guess we'll walk.
Uh-huh.
And then you can savage this guy with missiles.
Special delivery. Commander.
I think you need to come engage these tanks before they get any closer.
Confirmed. Got it.
This is a long fight.
Reporting vehicle destroyed.
I like it. You know, little APC, do whatever you want, man. I don't care. IDC. Ouch. This game needs more light vehicles in it. Like, we see Scorpions and Strikers, but there are lots of other little tanks. Oh god, no Savannah Masters, though. I reject the idea of having Savannah Masters in this game. That would just be mean. To me. I tried to bring up the thing so I could see how much damage that had taken, but it didn't accept my right click. Okay, good missile. Oh, here it is. Oh, he's so close to dead. He barely moved. He barely moved. He is ripe to get killed. Whereas this guy moved a lot. So he's less ripe for that. And a little missile locust. Taking shots at my building. Stop it. I'm trying to defend this building.
What do you need?
Oh my god. Alright, dude, I need you to split fire on all these targets. Okay, that fires at C. That fires at C. Like that.
Splitting fire.
That way we can wear their evasion down as efficiently as possible, so that the next units can come up for kills. And if we actually get a hit, that's awesome. You think losing a side torso would do more stability
What's up,
damage? Yeah, there are mods that rebalance stability. And I might go make use of one of those mods here, because I don't really like the stability mechanic the way it's implemented. Missiles do way too much stability damage, and other things don't seem to do enough. Okay. Oh, that was my headset. I apologize for the beeping. I know that was kind of loud. This decision. It's multi-target. The dude down in the valley, the LRM launcher, this dude with the other guns, and fire.
Engaging multiple targets.
Cool, we knocked him down, we slowed him down. And his friend
Critical hit, Commander.
just took some severe damage. Good, 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 good.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Alright, let's march you up. You need to finish somebody off with your missiles. I think this is probably the most dangerous unit left on the map.
Got it. What's up, boss?
Not really the result I wanted, but I guess I gotta take it.
Location confirmed.
At least we're giving the turrets and stuff a chance to shine. Oh, we lost a turret. Look at that. Alright, well. Let's kill this striker here.
Firing full complement on enemy. One more for the trash heap.
Hey, nice work. Little ally is paying off right there. You're out. Have a good run. See you next time. Alright, Digi, you have a great night, man. I appreciate you swinging by. I really do. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Are you heading out too, White Wolf? In that case, good night to you too, sir. Oof. I hate losing turrets. I like killing them, I hate losing them.
Yes, Commander.
I gotta get up really early, so I'm kind of a madman for being up this late.
I copy.
Orders.
Behemoth, why don't you just shoot the tank for me? Boy, explaining the game.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
I am so deep into BattleTech, and I don't mean this particular game. I mean BattleTech in general. It was a board game, it's a role-playing game, it's a whole universe. There are novels, a cartoon, toys, a second game system. It's kind of hard to know where to start. Basically, it's the future. And it's after society has fallen. Like, technology went up really high and fell down. And all the major powers are fighting over the scraps. They don't have the technology to rebuild things like they used to. But they can still build weapons of war, like the battle mechs. Different mechs have different weights. You can see here, these are all like medium mechs. The Vindicator's the lightest at 45 tons. The Griffin and Shadowhawk are the heaviest at 55. They have different armaments. This is a Griffin armed with a large laser. It has a pretty decent range. It does decent damage, but energy weapons also take up a lot of heat. This mech here is armed with the biggest, scariest single gun in the game, an autocannon 20. If it hits, you're having a bad day. And so you get a certain amount of movement based on the different chassis. Some mechs can move faster than others. And what we're trying to do, well, what I'm trying to do right now is get some money because I am freaking broke. But aside from being broke and trying to get money, the plotline has us as mercenaries. So we're work for hire for whoever has money for us. And we travel around the periphery, which is a region of space. There was a cartoon in the mid-90s, like 1994, 95, about this. It's called BattleTech. You can probably find it on YouTube. It's really cheesy and not that great of a show. But there's a lot of games based in this. Mech Warrior, the whole series, so Mech Warrior 1 through 4, Mech Warrior Online. What was those real-time strategy games that came out? There's the really old Crescent Hawk games from the late 80s. Then in like 1999, 2000, Microsoft put out Mech Commander 1 and 2. That's a real-time strategy game set in the same universe. Oh, we took damage. Scrap that. I'm never going to use that mech. The cartoon is set in a different time period than this game is set. Because the history of the game universe spans... the active history that they made books and stuff for spans about 100 years of history. This is set in the original time period, which is the year 3025. We're in the middle of nowhere, basically. So there's two major periphery powers. So these are like the second-rate guys. One here, the Magistracy of Canopus, and the other one's over here, the Taurian Concordat. These are three of the great houses: House Merrick, House Liao, House Davion. They all hate each other. Everybody's at war with each other, just all the time, basically. But it's kind of a warm war, not a really hot one, because nobody has launched a major invasion in literally literally decades. And what is that? Is that an independent planet? Yeah, it's an uninhabited planet. Okay. Didn't even know that was there. And so we're just taking contracts from whoever wants to pay us money to do jobs. Look at this. Our mod didn't work. This is insane. The whole point of that one mod I installed was so that this kind of stuff wouldn't happen. Let me travel to another system. Or let me save first. Let me save. Let's travel to another system and go look and see what missions it has.
Yes,
Because
Commander?
on the... I didn't mean to talk to you, I'm sorry.
I'll be here if you need me.
Because on the map, this place didn't have that much difficulty. Like, we're here. It's got one skull. Why are we getting 3 skull missions? What's got the least travel time? 14... 14... 14. I guess that's kind of universal. Do you have a store? No, you're uninhabited. You've got a store. Excuse me.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
This game actually follows the board game rules fairly closely. It's not super exact. Things are scaled differently. But it does an okay job of replicating the way tactics and such work in the board game, which is a lot of fun. For me, I mean, I've been playing this board game since I was, well, I guess I haven't played it actively that long, but I was playing this board game when I was like 8. So let's jump over to the other system and we'll go see what contracts are available. Because maybe we just got a bum deal. Can we look at the contracts even if we can't negotiate them? Yeah, see, this is the kind of thing that we should be seeing more of. Little dinky jobs like this that we can make some money with so that we're not broke all the frickin' time. And maybe I just need to navigate further away from hostile territory. Alright, let's go back to the Argo. Let's go back to the Argo. Thank you.
Looks like we've arrived, Commander.
Okay, let's take a contract. We'll do this real quick. I need all the money. Oh, we forgot to start repairs on the Vindicator. That's okay. I guess we'll leave Brother here. Let's just deploy and do it. If you pop over to Google, you can look up all kinds of crazy information about this game. There's a website, Sarna, SARNA.net, that I don't know if it still is, but it was kind of like a little hub for the community with lots of information about the lore and all that. So if that interests you, you should definitely check that out. It's pretty cool. It's very rooted in the 80s, and the board game at least is not meant to be taken too awful seriously because really funny things can happen when you start rolling lots of dice. And it's definitely a game about rolling lots of dice.
This is a hellhole.
Yeah, this is a pretty nasty looking world.
Copy that.
Uh-huh. On my way.
And I'm probably biased. I mean, I like the game. Like, I always have. There's just something about big stompy robots that I like. You know, I also like Japanese style mecha where
Moving to position.
they're very fast and dynamic, and yeah, you know all about the dice, yeah. And while Japanese mecha are pretty cool, I like big stompy robots that aren't so fast. One of the appeals of BattleTech originally actually was the art, because the original BattleTech art was licensed from
On my way.
a company called 20th Century Imports, and it was art from Macross and other anime series. Crusher Joe, Dougram, Macross. Was there a fourth one? No, I think it was just those three were like the trinity of art assets used. The art's been completely changed. Like, the Griffin originally was a mech from Dougram. And if you look, if you've ever seen Wolf of, was it Fang of the Sun, Dougram or whatever, you might see a resemblance to, now, I can't get the camera to manipulate right, but there's still a resemblance in the design. It's just not a carbon copy anymore like it used to be. Where are the freaking defenders? I guess I'm going to run Yin Lo Wang right up in here.
On my way. Reporting.
So anyway, I had cool art, models to play the game with. You know, were readily available as imports from Japanese toy and model makers like Bandai. It was fun. I was a little young for some of that stuff, but it was still pretty cool. It was really cool. I only got to see Robotech like 1 or 2 times, and I saw that, and then I saw the art for BattleTech like a year later, when I was living in a different state, because my brother picked up the game. I'm like, hey, I recognize that stuff, because it was the same mech designs.
I hear ya.
How do I get down from here? Maybe over this
On
way.
my way.
This game seems to calculate like the probabilities a little bit differently than the board game does, because the board game was on 2d6. And I'm pretty sure this is just rolling like a flat d20 or something.
Want
The
more? Huh?
the odds only ever move in like 5% increments. Either that, I did see some mods for this that purport to tell you what the odds actually are, so it may be just that this game is lying to me about the odds all the time, which seems like bad game design.
This should be good.
I was gonna say, if that thing was still alive, I'd be like, how did that just survive? Here's something, but nothing that late.
Commander? Position confirmed.
Well, there were multiple shows. I mean, like I was saying, Robotech shares a lot of the same mecha originally in the artwork. So if you've seen like some version of Macross, you might mistake it for that. Exo Squad was another cartoon from the 90s that had some similar mecha stuff. There were lawsuits about all these things too. Kind of crazy.
Got it.
I think there was a Heavy Gear cartoon that was CGI that was produced early 2000s.
Firing.
That's kind of a similar but different setting. It's more anime influenced, and the mecha aren't as big. Like these guys are, you know. Yeah, Heavy Gear I think was around 2000. It's similar but different, and it was all CGI animated, so it wouldn't have looked like a cartoon. There's probably something I'm forgetting. But you're probably thinking of something else. I'll just go ahead and make that statement that, yeah,
Good to go.
you're probably thinking of something else.
Don't need to tell me twice.
Hey, thanks, Stay Hydrated Bot. I appreciate it. You sure don't see Stay Healthy Bot here, do you?
Firing everything I've got.
Oh, he just lost his big gun.
Good to go.
Sucks to be this Panther.
Proceed.
I don't know, lol. Yeah.
Have some of this.
You know, it is so hard, I find, to keep up with TV. There's so many channels, so many networks. You know, Cartoon Network, very likely. It's either one works or the one doesn't.
Yes,
Yeah,
Commander.
seems like it. Cartoon Network produces so many shows. So they might have had something, or they might have imported an anime and put it on Toonami that fits this general description, and I just never saw it.
Standing by.
Called Storm Blank. Cool turn-based action. Well, I like turn-based action games. If you think of the name, let me know. I'll put it on the list. Although, I gotta admit, the list is like 20 games long, so the odds of actually getting to something are pretty low. I wish I was a kid again and I could actually spend time and play all the games I wanted.
Waiting for orders.
No, glitches in Yinlo Wang. We're gonna run Yinlo Wang up here and hopefully kill this guy with the AC-20. It's for style points. Oh!
Tell me what
I know the game you're talking about.
Gotcha.
Is it the one that came with its, like, a special controller? Am I thinking of the right game?
Coordinates.
It, like, had its own controller that was the dashboard for the mech you were controlling?
We have the asset, Commander.
Oh! We didn't have to keep fighting. That was it. We just stole the payroll. We just stole a bunch of people's money. We're jerks. Humans and aliens, and humans had a mech. Yeah, that might be it. Although you did also... Wow, that was some crappy salvage. You did also just describe a PlayStation 1 game called Crazy Ivan. It had the same exact premise. You were this Russian guy named Ivan in a mech, and you had to go fight these aliens who had their own mecha, and they were trashing cities or something like that. It was kind of stupid fun. It wasn't turn-based like at all. It was just totally action-oriented, like a first-person shooter. You know, this mod's supposed to have given me a lot more missions than just 3, so I'm not sure this mod is actually working. Well, I'm going to call this a partial success for the night. Let me go ahead and save. And I'm up way later than I should be, but I was determined to conquer the stupid mechanics. And I did. I conquered them. And I need to go to bed, because I have to be up at 6:30 to drive somebody to the airport. And that's less than 6 hours from now. Oh my god, did I really stay up this late? Thank you, White Wolf, for joining me and hanging out with me so much tonight. I really do appreciate it. And you have a great rest of your night or great evening. I don't know what time zone you're in. And I'll see you next time, man. Until then, bye-bye. If the game will ever close. Oh, there it goes.